Alright everyone, so getting started on our QR code review. For our first problem, we are asked to find the slope of a line that passes through the points -3, 4 and 5, -2. Okay, so recall that our slope formula is going to be the one given here. It's going to be our change in y over our change in x. So first thing we want to do in this problem is we want to label our points. So I'm going to treat this as our first point, and this is going to be our second point. So -3, I'm going to label as x1. 4 will be our y sub 1. And this point right here, I'm going to label our 5 as our x sub 2. -2 will be our y sub 2. Okay, so now that we have our coordinates labeled, we can input these values into our slope formula to find the slope of our line. So we write m is equal to y2, which in this case is going to be our -2 right here. We input -2 minus, then we have to find our y sub 1, which is in this case is going to be 4. -2 minus 4. And at the bottom, again, we find our x sub 2. In this case, it's going to be 5. We're going to subtract x sub 1, which in this case is going to be a negative number. -3. Okay, so now we can simplify our equation. At the top, we have a -2 minus 4. We simply add those and keep the value negative. Then at the bottom, we are subtracting a negative. So what we need to do is add these two values together. We get 5 plus 3 is simply 8. Okay, so now that we have this, notice that we have a common factor of 2 for both the numerator and the denominator. So we can further simplify this equation by dividing both values by 2. So once we do that, at the top, -6 divided by 2 is going to be -3. And at the bottom, we have 8 divided by 2, which is going to be 4. And this is going to be the slope of our line that passes through those 2 points.